All right, so now we are on her computer and we see that she's having a conversation with somebody who has a dog avatar, a dog wearing sunglasses and with his tongue sticking out. And her avatar looks like a bunny, a rabbit, a winking rabbit. So the rabbit's winking. One eye is closed. It's winking. And we have some advertisements over here. All right. Samcat. So that's her username, her online handle. Samcat. Hey, what'd you do today, my sweets? So, what did you do today? Charbot. Charbot is the person she's talking to. Hey, not much. Just hung out with the cat. What about you? To hang out is to spend time with somebody, to hang out. Like you can hang out with friends, hang out with, I guess hang out with family. It's a very informal word. Meh. The usual. Nothing special, just what I usually do, the usual. Samcat asks, so, do you think anyone would be in the kitchen right now? Okay, so she wants to know, is anybody in the kitchen? I guess this means that Charbot must live in the same dorm as she does, but rather than talking face to face, she prefers to chat with her friend. She doesn't want to talk. She just wants to chat. Okay. I don't know. What time is it there? Well, maybe they are not in the same dorm. Never mind, because if they were in the same dorm, Charbot would know what time it is, obviously. He wouldn't be asking. Also, I'm assuming this is a guy. I don't know. For sure. Just seems like a dog. Dog with sunglasses seems like a guy. So, yeah, so I don't know. What time is it there? Don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We shorten it to dunno. I don't know. All right, so like 10:30-ish. 10:30-ish. We use ish to mean approximately. Around 10:30. Around 10:30. Also, why do you care if anyone's in the kitchen? Like, why is it important to you? What does it matter? Why do you care if somebody is in the kitchen? All right, so here we have a choice to make. We can either tell the truth or we can make up an excuse. We can make up some excuse. To make up something means to invent, to create, to think up an excuse. And so, so what would be the consequences if we tell the truth versus make up some excuse? We don't really have a reason to make an excuse, do we? We don't have, like, we're assuming this is our friend, right? And we want to be honest with our friends. So, it wouldn't make sense to make up some excuse, right? It might cause problems later on. And it seems like our character avoids problems. Our character doesn't like to have conflicts and problems with other people. This is why she stays away from people, right? So I think she's going to tell the truth. Also, something else to mention here, I think that when you're chatting with a person online, it's easier to be truthful, right? It's easier to tell them about yourself and who you are and right what you really think. I don't know. It just is, right? So we're going to say tell the truth. We're going to be honest. All right. And so she says, cause I want to go make oatmeal, but I don't want anyone to see me making the oatmeal. Okay. This word here at the beginning, cause, this is because we shorten it to because I want to go make oatmeal, but I don't want anyone to see me making the oatmeal. So she wants to make secret oatmeal. Secret oatmeal. Okay. Oatmeal, of course, is a breakfast food. We usually eat this for breakfast. Not everybody. Some people don't like oatmeal. I personally eat oatmeal every morning, or whenever I wake up, it's the first thing I eat, oatmeal. It's basically, how to describe oatmeal. It's a grain. So other grains would be things like wheat, right? That you make flour. You can make bread out of flour. You have oats, which are, oatmeal is made from oats, which is another type of grain. You have rye is another type of grain. You have rye bread. Yeah, different types of grains. And so oatmeal is a grain, and you boil it. So you put it in water, turn the heat up right on the stove, blah, 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 blah. You boil it, and then you eat it. Some people add sugar. Some people add other things to it. Me personally, when I have oatmeal, I add raisins, so dried grapes, raisins, and I add, what else? I add nuts. I add walnuts. Anyway, so she wants to make oatmeal and to not be bothered. She doesn't want other people around when she's making the oatmeal. And then Charbot asks, do you really think people care? Do you really think people care? So, like, why is it important to you? Why does it matter that nobody else is around? And she says, it's possible, and then uses an emoji, like a smiley face emoji. It's possible. Maybe they'll care. All right. Charbot asks, have you had dinner yet? Have you eaten dinner yet? Well, not really. Not really is a way to say no, but maybe not forceful. It's like a more polite way to say no. So she says, no, well, not really, not really. Sam, so this exclamation point could mean like anger sometimes, but in this case, I think that Charbot is just maybe concerned, right? Cares about his friend and wants Sam to take care of herself, to eat when it's time to eat. So he says, Sam, what are you doing? You should be eating, right? When it's dinner time, eat when it's dinner time. Don't wait. Sam Cat says, well, I was going to get food, but then the grocery store was closed. And all right, so here Sam Cat is making an excuse. She's making an excuse. She was going to get food, but the grocery store was closed. So she wanted food, but couldn't get it because the grocery store closed. Okay, it was not open. Can't go to the grocery store when it's closed. I was watching my show and I was all right, so the store was closed. She's watching her show. I could go make oatmeal or just eat a flapjack from the vending machine. So she could make oatmeal or eat a flapjack. A flapjack is like a pancake. This is another word for pancake. Like what another breakfast food, right? You have a frying pan, you put the batter in, and then you flip it, right? And it becomes pancakes. From the vending machine. A vending machine is a machine that vends, right? That sells food products, things like soft drinks, right? You can get a can of Coke from the vending machine. You can get a candy bar like a Snickers or a Twix from the vending machine. You can get potato chips, a bag of potato chips. Some places have really fancy vending machines, and you can get all sorts of crazy things from the vending machine. Sometimes you can get like a whole like sandwich or, you know, soup or something that has like good, like food that's not just junk food, food that's not just bad for you. All right. But I'm still not entirely sure what a flapjack is. So Sam Cat is confused about what a flapjack is.